begun to deviate from Judaism even before Paul appeared on the scene and made the rupture official. The more we consulted the experts, the more apparent it became that they knew effectively little more than anyone else. Most disturbing of all, we encountered no one theory or interpretation that satisfactorily accommodated all the evidence, all the anomalies, inconsistencies, and contradictions. It was at this point that we came upon the work of Robert Eisserman, chairman of the Department of Religious Studies and professor of Middle East Religious at California State University in Long Beach. Eisserman had been an undergraduate at Cornell at the same time as Thomas Pynchon. He studied comparative literature there under Vladimir Nabokov, receiving his B.A. in physics and philosophy in 1958 and his M.A. in Hebrew and Near Eastern Studies from New York University in 1966. In 1971, he was awarded a Ph.D. in Middle East languages and cultures by Columbia Universities, having concentrated specifically on Palestinian history and Islamic law. He has also been an external fellow of the University of Calabria in Italy and a lecturer in Islamic law, Islamic religion and culture, the Dead Sea Scrolls and Christian origins at the Hebrew University in Jerusalem. In 1985-6, he was research fellow in residence at the William F. Albright Institute of Archaeological Research in Jerusalem, and in 1986, visiting senior member of Linacre College, Oxford, and visiting scholar at the Oxford Centre for Postgraduate Hebrew Studies. We came upon Eisenman's work initially in the form of a slender text cumbersomely entitled Maccabees, Zadokites, Christians and Qumran, which was published in 1983 by E.J. Brill of Leiden, Holland. The book was precisely the sort of thing one might expect from such an author, writing for an academic publisher. There were more footnotes than there was text. There was a presupposition of enormous background, knowledge, and a forbidding welter of sources and references, but there was also a central thesis of exhilarating common sense and lucidity. As we hacked our way through the density of the text, the questions that had perplexed us began to resolve themselves clearly and organically, without ingeniously contrived theories and without crucial fragments being ignored. We drew extensively on Eisenman's work in the first section of the Masonic Legacy, London, Our conclusions owed much to the perspective he had opened for us on biblical scholarship and the historical background to the New Testament. However, certain questions remained unanswered. We could not have known it at the time.